Hiya, good evening. I'm Jennifer Cora, otherwise known as Cat. And this...
Oh, hi. I'm Yvette Fielding, otherwise known as Chris. Hi. Now, we are at Michelham Priory in East Sussex, or otherwise known as Upper Dicker.
Otherwise known as Michelham Priory.
What did I call it?
Michelham.
Oh, whatever. This is our second take, and we still get the name wrong. Now, you're used to seeing us on the radio, but for some bizarre reason, we've decided to bring along a camera crew, otherwise known as Dave, and we're going to film our whole spooky night here.
This is the place where Most Haunted did their first and 100th edition, because it's apparently one of the spookiest places in the UK.
We're looking for ghosts, ghoulies, and other such strange and paranormal activity.
I won't be looking for any ghoulies. Now we're gonna...
I'd quite like to see a ghost that's a hottie and a fitty. That's just a preference. I don't think we're going to see any of those though this evening.
But we're looking for this specifically. There's a monk.
There's a monk here. There's a little girl who used to run around being scared of one of the previous owners.
There's a maid who was thrown down the stairs.
Oh yes, the maid downstairs.
We're very excited.
Now on scaredness level, I'm absolutely petrified, and I cannot.
I'm scared.
Scared of 1 to 2.
I'm scared of 1 to 2.
Really poopy pants.
Hold on. Actually, because I considered that you might be really quite scared, Chris. So yeah. I brought little something for you.
Oh, that's always very caring, Cat.
Thank you.
What have you bought?
I have bought these for Chris, because I think he will need them later. I also brought you some tissues. Do you have a look?
God's gift. Yes, sir. Yeah, baby. Right, should we get these lights off and get onto night vision? Because we have got night vision facilities, which
Let's
is
get night
ridiculous.
vision, Dave.
Okay, well, you stay there. I'm going to turn the lights on. You ready? 3, 2, 1, lights off. We should be in night vision.
Oh, we're in night vision. We're in night vision.
We're in night vision. This is fabulous. Now we're going to be listening out for every creak, bang, whistle, whoop, and whoa that happens tonight, and hopefully we're going to be able to capture most of them all.
I was doing the science bit.
Oh, okay, great.
Here's the science bit. When you're ghost hunting, the 3 things that they've said that you should bring is, number 1, a skeptic. Number 2, a sound recording device, which Dave has in her hands. That's this. This is a digital recording device which will pick up the sounds of any ghosts.
How cool is that?
It's very good. And it carries 6 hours of sound. That's okay, because I reckon Chris is going to bottle it within about 20 minutes. Should we start in the little girl's room?
Yeah, let's go straight up to the little girl's room.
We have a camera to catch any glowing orbs which have been reported in the building, sites of glowing orbs. And if I can get Chris to not be too wimpy, we're going to go exploring in the priest's hole. To think of a summer's yet to come, that I am not to see. To think a weed is yet to bloom from dust that I shall be. To think when heaven and earth are fled and time and seasons over, when all that can die shall be dead and I shall die no more. Oh, what will then my portion be? How shall I spend eternity?
Yeah, it's okay.
Basically...
Well, now what do we do?
Now what we need to do is we need to hunker down, and Dave needs to film in a sort of circular motion. I'd like to try to...
Okay, I believe that the Most Haunted team managed to pick up a girl called Mary. I think that was the name, Mary.
Okay.
Now...
I'm going to close the door, because I don't want Mary to...
God!
Why you could don't...
Do we need to close the door?
Oh yes, so it's proper nice and peaceful for Mary.
There's no need to close the door whatsoever.
They're ghosts, Cat.
They
don't need
They're like the dog. I know exactly. What difference is the door going to make?
Honestly, Cat, please don't shut the door. No,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, keep filming. Mary, if there's anybody here, please make a noise. Or show us in some way that you're here. Be nice and patient. She's only little. Mary. See, now I think we should close the door.
Dave and I are big scaredy cats.
You're
I'm not going to be ashamed to say that.
scaredies.
I'm just going to turn the torch on just for 2
Are
seconds.
you getting anything on the sound levels?
No, I can't see that. No, I don't think.
Well, it's only going to be you at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't hear anything. Which in a bizarre way is kind of comforting, and in another way slightly disappointing. So Mary, I'm going to do this, okay. Mary, I don't know if your name is Mary, of course.
It might be.
Anyone who's there, if you're with us at the moment, then make a sound. Let us know you're with us. We don't mean you any harm.
What? You've got to say what?
So I am not kidding you. Seriously.
You squealed like a girl, tell us what it is.
There was something touched my ear. Okay, I seriously don't mean you any harm. Touch
Okay.
Cat's ear.
Touch my ear if you're here. No.
Nothing.
What touched your ear?
I don't know, it
Is it
felt...
your hair?
No, I haven't got any hair. It's all been recently taken from me, rather abruptly. It wasn't a hand, it was like a feather duster. Does that sound weird?
Yes.
Like material.
sound weird.
Like material, like as if something was floating past my ear.
Any sign of Mary? Do we want to hunker down and watch for Mary? If your name's
Well, I'm quite
Mary.
happy to sit on the floor.
Okay.
Really, really scared now. I'm
On a
really
scale
scared.
of 1 to poo.
Yeah, really scared. 9, 10. 10, 9. Was that you?
No, I'm here.
Shut up, Cat, you're such an
Get
arse.
behind your head.
Well, it only happened when you moved closer to me. Tell me it was you.
I was looking
It'll make
because I
me
could
feel
see
so much
things
more
behind
comfortable.
you, but I was just the reflection of the camera in the cabinet. Are you sure? Are you joking?
What? No, something touched me. Something touched me again.
Are you
I
just
don't know
being
why
a
they're
bit
touching me.
fielding?
No, I'm not being a bit fielding. But
Because I don't believe an ounce of this. I don't, honestly.
Cat,
How can
I
you know
promise
something touched you? Look, because I'm here. That's as far as my hand reaches.
Okay. Something touched the back of my head. Something has touched my ear and has touched the back of my head. And we have been here like 15 minutes.
That's why I'm sure you're a little bit hysterical.
Okay, well, I'm just going to sit right over here.
Sit right against the wall.
And you say whatever it is
Okay.
you want to say.
I don't know how you... What's the normal way of summoning a ghost?
Well, I believe you're fairly polite with me.
Well, yes, because you have no reason not to be. Leave my pet shutting up. I think what we're going to do is we'll just go to Dave. If you can scan the room with the camera for the next sort of 5 minutes, and we'll go to silence and see if we pick anything up. And obviously, if you are listening on the podcast or on the radio, you won't hear 5 minutes silence.
That would be done.
You will only hear it if we have picked something up. We will, of course, play it to you once Chris has... That was not paranormal activity. Abnormal, possibly.
Oh, that smells. Sorry.
I told you we were going to need those pants.
Yeah.
Right. So, as I was saying, if we do pick something up, then we will, of course, share it with you. But until that, we're going to go dark, like they say on Spooks. Are you ready?
Yeah.